You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
Black and White Network supporters, make sure you check out the Black and White Network merchandise store. Link in the description. Use promo code USA First, all one word. USA First, all one word. 25% off now. I'm back. Rudrance for Black and White Sports. Well, we're going to talk about BRITTNey Griner, the WNBA, the WNBA PA, and Tomi Lahren of Outkick. She's got a show over there called Fearless, and we know Tomi Lahren, she doesn't sugarcoat. She doesn't hold back. And look, she's female. She's a woman. Well, this week, the WNBA PA, I don't know her name, don't care to know her name, went on to ABC, on to Good Morning America with Robin Roberts. We know how woke she is. And talked about sexism being the root cause of why BRITTNey Griner is locked up in Russia. Well, that's interesting because I thought it was because she smuggled vape cartridges into the country with cannabis oil in it. Am I right? Wrong? I'm not? Oh, no, it's because you're a sexist, no-good redneck sumbitch. That's what the WNBA is trying to say here. It's your fault because you don't like women's basketball. Sorry, not sorry. The Big Three is already better and has better ratings and better attendance than the WNBA. The Big Three's been in existence for 2 years? Maybe 3 years. It would have been 4 years if it wasn't for the Wuhan virus. I don't know. Well, anyway, Tomi Lahren has come out and she is straightening out the WNBA PA because Tomi points out some very valid reasons nobody gives a rat's ass and why BRITTNey Griner is having to go to Russia. Now, keep in mind, BRITTNey Griner's making almost $250,000 a year playing basketball. I mean, you know, and there are other places to play basketball besides Russia. But again, you could have just not brought the vape cartridges and your butt would be sitting here in the U.S. So, let's listen to what the WNBA PA's got to say.
But the reality is, you know, she's over there because of a gender issue, pay inequity. I played in Russia for 4 years. I played in Poland for 1 year. I played in China for 2 years. We go over there to supplement our incomes. And quite frankly, we go over there to maintain our game.
That was the head of the WNBA Players Union whining about the pay disparity between NBA and WNBA players. You know, she correctly noted NBA players make about 44 times what the average WNBA player makes, but she incorrectly implies this is due to sexism. No, wrong. It's due to the fact that, sorry, not sorry, people don't watch the WNBA on TV, in person, on a plane, on a train, on a bus, or on purpose. According to the World Sports Network, on average, NBA tickets are over $70 higher. They bring in over $7 billion more and have about 15 million more viewers. The WNBA does not put eyes on screens and butts in chairs. That's a fact. It's Griner's fault for bringing the vape cartridges, it's Joe's fault for being weak, and it's Democrats' fault for electing weak Joe.
There you go. I mean, look, she covered a lot of issues there. Now, she's got those older numbers she's using because the NBA is not watched that much anymore. It's not. That still showed 15 million from 2019 before they started celebrating Saint Fentanyl Floyd. But, and Jacob Blake, by the way, but she is right about one thing. They still get a considerably larger audience, especially TV-wise, than the WNBA. WNBA's drawing 300 to 500,000 viewers on network television. Free TV, okay? We're talking like ABC, right? You know, plug in whatever today's versions of some rabbit ears are, and you're still only getting 500,000 viewers. I mean, the Big Three's drawing like 600,000 right now. My God. The NBA still draws about 1 million to 1.5 million a game. Some of them not as much. Some of them a little less. Some of them a little more. But the point is, they still got, believe it or not, 15 to 20,000 people showing up at those games. WNBA, their ratings are going down. Why? Well, for as woke as the NBA is, the WNBA players are even worse because they go out there and they claim everybody's sexist. There's a gender gap issue, blah, blah, blah. Nobody cares about your league. Nobody does. And no, the root cause isn't a gender gap issue. The root cause is BRITTNey Griner brought vape cartridges containing cannabis oil into a foreign damn country. That's the problem. That's the root problem. And look, she talks about Joe Biden's leadership. Joe Biden's willing to give up every Russian scumbag we got in custody because this WNBA player voted for him and is black and lesbian. You want to talk to me about privilege? Really? I mean, come on. Paul, and this is one of my biggest problems. Paul Whelan, Mark Fogel, the other young lady, Sarah, that may or may not be pregnant. Nobody even heard their names before this bee got thrown in jail. I mean, let's keep it real. Tomi Lahren, keeping it totally real. It's not sexist that nobody cares about a certain sport. That's not sexist. People are entertained by the things they're entertained by. Plain and simple. There's no other way around it. And the economics of the situation does not allow for the WNBA to pay what the NBA pays. I mean, that's not a thing that can happen right now. And it's never going to happen. It's not going to happen. People don't care about that league, and you got a bunch of players running around that are always running their mouth, always promoting social justice, and nobody really wants to see that. Why does anybody want to tune into a league that is constantly getting lectured to, and not only that, talking shit about men all the time? Yeah, I want to watch a bunch of man haters go out there and play basketball. No, you can save that. I really don't. Wow. And I don't watch the NBA anymore. I'll turn it over and watch the Big Three. I like that little league that Ice Cube's put together. Yeah, they haven't shit on their fans, by the way, last I checked. Just saying. Tell me what you think, black and white sports fans. It's your damn fault that nobody cares about the WNBA, and it's your fault, yeah, looking at you, redneck, that BRITTNey Griner is locked up in Russia. I mean, why make that criminal take any responsibility for anything, right? Boy, that's democratic thought process these days, if there ever was. Peace, I'm out. Till next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.